The next operation we're going to do is creating a toolpath, and in order to create a toolpath we need to be in the cam setup. If we go with cam, you'll see that we already created our setup. That's the first part. The second part is creating your tools. Tools are over here in the tool library. If you just allow these, if you just leave your cursor over these toolbars, all sorts of interesting things pop up that displays what to do. You need to be highlighted on your part, and you're going to go new turn tool. This is what we're going to be making turning tools. We're going to use a round. We're going to go back. I don't know why I was on there, but general, you should be on 1. You should disable flood. It should be on carbide tool number 1. And then insert style is going to be an R. We're going to change this to a P through leaf angle. We're also going to change the the diameter to 0.118. It's a very small tool, and the thickness is be 0.18 right there. And you have to have a good relief angle on it in order to make this part. From there, we should be in pretty good shape. We're going to go over here to holder, and we're going to do straight profiling. And the shank width has to be really small. It's going to be like 0.08. Shank height is going to be pretty small too. We just do like 0.625. And overall length would be 5 inches. Head length is, I would just do 0.625 again. That's the length of that. And then the cutting width is going to be the same. So it's going to be this nice long tool. Next thing you're going to do, make sure I got everything else set. General turning is correct. Everything else looks good. You don't want to do anything here. Make sure it's on forward M3 and feed. You want to check both of these boxes, and you're going to do, when you delete, you can't delete the feet per minute. So you can highlight and change it, but this should be 2200. This should be 0.006, and you want to use a space. We're just typing in 0.006 on my keyboard, and then the stock of our diameter is 1.5 inches. So all those things are important when we're making these tools. Back over to general just to make sure I disable coolant and hit OK, and we have our first tool made. In order to make the next tool, we're going to go to new tool. We're going to keep it tool 1 again. We're going to try and fake this machine out, and we're going to go disabled, insert. We're actually going to do grooving, and we're going to do is a round grooving bit. Overall length of this tool insert is only 0.7 inches, so it's not a very long insert. And the grooving width is going to be 0.118 again. The width of the insert is going to be about 0.1. It's a little bit smaller than 0.1, and again the thickness is 0.1 again. So between 0.18. I'm sorry, the thickness is 0.18, same as before. Holder, external grooving is right. External grooving, right-handed. There's not a whole lot you really need to change here. This is pretty much the size of the tool, but the shank and the width height is both 0.625. Overall length is about 5 inches, and the head length is more like an inch. It's actually a little bit shorter, but that's okay. 1 inch will be perfect. Setup, again, forward M3, speed. We have to check both these boxes again and type in 2200 space. And for grooving, we're not going to go as fast. We're going to cut the speed down in half. And another option you can do is you can hit Control C, highlight, and Control V. Control C at the same time and Control V. As long as you're highlighted on this, you hit Control C, highlight this one, Control V, and it'll copy and paste those. Again, diameter stock 1.5. I'm just going to double check that I did disable coolant. These are both going to be tool number 1 because it is the same tool. Unfortunately, the software is not very smart. You kind of have to outsmart it by making your own custom tools to do the processes you want to do. So this is how you end up creating a tool in Autodesk Inventor.